Hi guys, how have you been? I trust you've been well. So, uh, I'm really doing a quick one today. Yeah, I'm about to step out, just go get my pedicure done and hang out with some friends. Uh, but I really thought I should do just a little tutorial for those of you who may be struggling with doing your eyebrows. I've had friends and previously customers ask me, if I can do a video for them. That was way even before the YouTube channel started. And yes, for those who didn't know, I've practiced makeup artistry as a business for quite a while. And really, I believe I'm still a makeup artist in my blood because it's a passion of mine. Though I'm not practicing it anymore as per now, into other ventures. But yeah, so I'm here to simplify it as much as possible. I know you may have watched numerous videos, and it's like the more you watch, the more you get confused, the more you really don't know where to start. But don't be so hard on yourself. You can't just get to know everything in one day. It takes practice because doing your makeup is an art. And one thing I keep telling people, and I kept telling my customers, is once you get to do your eyebrows right, everything else just falls into place. Because once your eyebrow is not quite correct, it's crooked, it just looks like a hot mess. It doesn't matter how flawless your foundation is, uh your eyebrow is just going to ruin everything for you. So as much as possible, try to get it right, little by little, bit by bit, and you'll find yourself there. So this is how I do mine. Maybe you've heard the word like it's a tool. You hear spoolie, and you're like, now where am I getting this spoolie? You don't have one, right? Or you've had concealer, you've had all these things, you've had angled brush, and you're like, I don't have these things, so I'll have to wait. I buy these things so that I can start my journey, learning how to do my eyebrow. No, you don't have to wait. There are always other things to help you in your journey. Like, for example, as much as I own a spoolie brush, I rarely use it, right? But if you must and you don't have, and you happen to have a bottle of mascara that you've run out of mascara, you can always, like so. There's an eye mascara. You just clean out this brush, and after you clean, because a spoolie is almost similar, it's only that it's a bit angled in a way, but it's similar, right? You just wash it and you can use it to brush your eyebrows. Now, but for me, I guess I'm quite old school. And even the customers that I taught to do their own eyebrows, I actually taught them my old fashioned way because it's what I find really simple, using a toothbrush. Yeah, I know, a toothbrush. And that toothbrush that you've used for a while and it's a bit smooth, you know, it's your own toothbrush, right? So, but if you're just a clean freak, you can always disinfect it, right? Or you can go to any store and get those small toothbrush for like 0 to 5 year olds, because they are very gentle, right? Or you in any store you can get these fancy brushes. I had gotten these from a friend of mine, my best friend, may God rest her soul in peace. Yeah, I got this from her, and it's quite a lifesaver. So I've always taught my customers to have that, and then I've always taught them, especially if you're a beginner, I've always taught my customers, if you're getting the like the full size toothbrush, you just break the handle a little bit, just for it to be easy for you to handle on your hand. I hope I'm making sense, right? So mine is quite smooth. I've used it for quite a while, and I find this easier, and it's also saves time, because you just, just one swab and there I'm done, and another one and done, right? And the reason why I'm insisting on a used brush or a smooth one, it's because once you have, like, a new brush, and you've already done your eyebrow, you've put, if it's the gel, or you've put the eye pencil, and you come with a new brush that is quite rough, you're going to wipe some of the product, and then you're going to be back there again trying to put some more, which might end up not looking so good as you intended it to. So that's one. Tip number two: if you want your eyebrow to stay in place for longer, you can have your compact powder, that pressed powder that you use for your face. Just dump a little bit on the eyebrow, then brush it, and start, laying down the lines and all that. It will at least buy you some time when your eyebrow not moving, especially if you have an oily face. But something that I've quite seen working very well for me, it's a basil. Like, yes, I know how crazy that sounds, but yes, and perhaps you've seen people do it, but yeah, it works for me. Okay, personally, of late, for the past few years, my face has really become prone to acne a lot, with with having babies and all that. So I'm really careful with what I put on my face. So I just bought medicated soap and just cut a tiny piece. I've quite used it. This is what I have. So what I do, I just make it wet just a little bit, maybe some water, or if you have some setting spray, just spray just a little bit, just to get it wet, just a little bit, right? So personally, I'll use some setting spray, right, like so. So just a little bit. Then this is what I do, right? Okay. Then I come in with my brush and brush the hair upwards like so. So just give it a few seconds to dry off. What this does, it mattifies, that area, such that no matter what you're doing during the day, it doesn't matter how much you sweat, your eyebrow just remains intact, right? And isn't that what we all want? You don't want to keep on, keeping on worried that maybe one of your eyebrows already come off and you only have one and you're looking a whole lot of crazy. You don't want that, right? So then I go in with my eye pencil. So this is what I do. I start here. See? Here. Here, this is where you start. So, and getting your eyebrow shaped really helps with the process, because all you'll have to do is just follow the line. See? Another thing that is quite important is having a sharp pencil, because it was just grind through. Then you see where I started with the first one. This is where I started. Now, to make it seemingly as natural as possible, you don't start the upper line, you don't start it here. You start it at least somewhere here, right? Then you come somewhere here, like 3/4 of your eye, right? See? Here, 3/4 of your eye, and somewhere there. You can do that to know where you're going to angle, where you're going to create this, and you're going to arc your eyebrow. Like so. See? So I go to the other side, over to the other side, because if I start shading, shading it in, then it means my pencil will be blunt and I'll have to start sharpening again. So instead of doing that, I go and create the skeleton on the other end. There. See? And here. And we always say eyebrows are cousins, not sisters, right? So don't stress yourself like they really have to like be exactly the same. Sometimes they don't. And even I being a makeup artist, there's just those times that they just say, you know what, today is just not that day. Let me use the mirror just to make sure that I'm doing the right thing. Now you see like this one, this one wants to misbehave somewhere here. The arc is quite pronounced and I don't want that because I didn't do the same with the other end. So, like so. Right? You got that one, right? Very easy. So you start filling it inside. So now it depends with what you want. If you want it really dark, then you really get stiff with your hand and really get shading it inside. But now if you want it light, you just grind really lightly with your hand. So that's what I do, like so, right? See? And then when I come here, I just do some upward strokes. See? Because I want it to look as natural as possible. Like so. And I'll do the same for the other side. I do this. And voila, I'm done. So then I brush it upwards again and smooth it out. Up, smooth it out. Simple. Then I get my concealer. I usually use the Pro Concealer in the shade. I hope you can see. Hope you can really see. Pro Concealer in the shade Fawn. This is like 500 bob, right? I know it's quite tiny to cost 500, but it lasts for a very long time because you use very tiny amounts, right? I wouldn't even say it's a pea size. Pea size is very like too much unless like you be going down with your eyeshadow and everything and you need the entire lid, right? But not to worry, if you can't afford these, there are cheaper ones in the market, some that even cost like 200 shillings. We all start from somewhere. So don't feel so bad because you can't afford like the original thing. You can always start from somewhere and build up from there. Then you can try save up every month and tell yourself, this month I'm getting a concealer, next month I'm getting, stuff like that. So this is what I do. The other reason that I love this is because because it's for my own personal use, I can just go directly with it. Well, now since today I'm really trying to show you how to use an angled brush or an earbud. Yes, I know, an earbud, in case you don't have the angled brush or you don't have this concealer. This is my angled brush, right? See the reason why it's called an angled brush, right? So you just dab on your product. Then this is how you hold it from the angle. That's where you start, right? This is the side that should be directly here. I have to use the mirror. Sorry. Hope you guys can see. See? So after doing that, so that you're not left with that harsh line, you try to spread your concealer towards your eyelid. There. Like so. Really try to blend it out so that you don't have that harsh line being seen from a mile away. And another tip, when choosing a concealer, you choose a concealer that is 2 shades lighter than your skin color so that it can give you that pop in your brows. See? Like so. Then I'll just come in with my beauty blender that you have to get it wet just a little bit so that it just does a perfect job. And I feel here that it's not perfect, so just coming in again with my brush like so. Like just trying to make it a little bit perfect. Like so. Then the upper part, you use your foundation. Oh my god, not already done with it. Closer to me. Forgive me, I have to get it there. 1 minute. Yeah. So today I'll be using the Fit Me, Maybelline Fit Me. That is my color. So you must make sure the foundation that you're using now, the one that you have to use on the top part, it has to be your color. So that now you don't have perfectly drawn brows, but now it's just something I miss. People start walking in town and staring at you as if you're crazy or something. Mm, you may be hearing some sounds on the background. My twins are up. I think it's one of them. Maybe it's one of them and their big brother. So you must be very careful when doing the upper part so that don't just ruin all the work that you did. Like I told you, there are just days that they just decide they're not going to cooperate because, like, today I don't feel like this is the best yet. But you're getting the concept. It's the concept that is important. Then with time, when you get practicing, just go on perfecting it little by little. Then, after you've done so, come with your brush. Remember, our goal is to try as much as possible to make this part look as natural as possible. So come with your brush again and try to do this with a brush that has a little bit of concealer, right? Like so. And voila, we are done with that one. So the other side, I'll be showing you how to use a earbud in case you don't have a spoolie brush and you don't have the concealer that has a brush. So this is what you do. That's one of the twins, Avery. We are potty training, so we need prayers. I keep forgetting that I need the mirror. Don't worry, I'm new at recording, so it's kind of notable, I know. So remember, with the earbud, you use it when you really don't have a brush. But what I would advise you is try as much as possible to get the angled brush because it makes work so easy for you. Because with the earbud, you also end up wasting a lot of product really because it sucks up on your concealer and you end up using just quite a bit, unlike using a brush. So you see? Yeah. So what you do, go in again with your beauty blender. So then dump on your foundation. Dab, and do quite the same as you did on the other side. Just really try to get the brow aligned. Like so, right? So from there you just try to we said they're cousins, but we try our best to make it at least look as if they're sisters, kinda. But don't beat yourself up. They're just days that they just tell you, nah, we ain't doing it, we ain't feeling it. see, like so. So I feel like this tip is a bit thin as compared to the other one, so I'll come in with my pencil like so. And voila, do the same as what you did on the other side with a brush. So you can tell with the side that we used the brush and the side that we've used the earbud. The earbud will get the job done, but it won't be as perfect as the brush. So by all means, if you can, get the angled brush. So I'll finish up the rest of my makeup, then I'll come back and show you the entire look. I'm not doing really anything fancy, just a little bit here and there. So that's the final look. Just a simple look, really. Didn't even do like a full makeup. We just did some foundation, a little bit of eyeshadow, and some ombre lippy, and that's it. So don't stress yourself. Eyebrows are meant to be cousins, but with the help of good skills, practice, sharpened pencil, angled brush, concealer, concealer, foundation, we get them to be sisters, right? So enjoy your weekend. Thanks so much for supporting. Thanks so much for being here. I'll keep on doing more eyebrow video just in case this was not clear enough, and we'll keep practicing together. Some days are harder than others are easy. I'll see you guys on the next one. Keep on liking, keep on subscribing, commenting. Let me know what you would love to see, right? And thanks so much for the encouragement. Even being here means a lot to me. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And may God bless you.